Alright, and welcome back to the next episode of Snakecremental. This is going to be episode 3. Just continuing from where we just left off. We got to the next tier. I think this is what, tier 7? Yes, tier 7 now. So let's see what upgrades we can get and how much damage we're going to take to our face. I did see some new things in the tongue down there, and okay, so this will let me get a 100% heal chance, which is real cool. And that's actually quite cheap. Still quite cheap. I got a lot of points from that last round, so there we go. Now we heal 100% of the time, and I got the achievement 100% healing. That's why it makes me think there's only be one more color, and really there might not be one more. Yellow might be the last. But if yellow's the last, then we're not going to get up to 100% crit chance, so I feel like there might be one more after this. Anyway, could have got that, which would have been good. I think I was at over 500 mil, but oh well, if I was. Okay, what's after this? I'm just nothing. Okay, I was curious, and my curiosity was wrong. I really don't think I like that, but I mean, it does reduce the damage I take by 40%. It's just gonna be really hard to manage it consciously. I'm just gonna have to kind of go with the flow on it. But for now, yellow value. And also with how hard the initial scaling was on yellow, that makes me think it, gives me reason to think it might actually be the last one. But we'll see. Triple big blue armor. Nice. Only 5 billion. Yeah. Or no, only 5 trillion. Okay, max that out. Oh yeah, maybe yellow is the last. Maybe that's the end of the board. Kind of looking that way, huh? Our multiplier past 20 is doubled. Okay, that's pretty big. You know what? Get the big tongue. Screw it, big tongue. And then this needs, what? 100. Oh, I could have gotten that. I really should have gotten that. That's a misplay, but it really doesn't matter at this point. So tier 7, gonna hurt us more. That's a big old tongue. So I would like to save my extra life, so at the very end I can see what happens when I hit my own tail and just kind of pass through myself by generating the new life. Will I be able to do that on this new tier immediately? I don't know. We will have to find out. Now I won't be able to because my extra long tongue murdered me. Oh well. Yeah, that long tongue is gonna be an issue I have to deal with. Really, it's an issue of my brain, but brain's small. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be a few rounds. I really just have to get a good round where I become immortal in order to really buy anything at this point. My heal rate is 100%, so every red I get is a heal. Guys, yes, that is how percents work. 100% is all the time. Did you know? I'm just gonna heal up for a while here. While becoming very long. Yeah, the armor stack is getting a lot more difficult. I wonder, can I eat through my own body? Probably. Most likely. Don't want to touch that green yet. That would hurt me a lot. Well, I touched that one, and it did in fact hurt me a fair amount, but I guess I wouldn't say a lot. Oof, I think I'm gonna have to start snaking and just hoping for the best. I'm getting too big to really maintain. This yellow is going to take my life if I take it though, so I'm going to dodge that. I really do want to see what happens in the case that I catch my own tail while I still have an extra life and the entire screen is nothing but snake, so I have nowhere to go. I think I need to skip the... If I want to do that, I need to skip the yellow again, though. So it would still kill me right now. The greens are still hurting me, so the yellow is going to be big damage. Now I wish I got more of the green score bar increasing healing efficiency. And I wrote it off, but it would be useful here. Oh, dang it. Well, so much for knowing what happens. I turned the wrong way. Still, this will still be a big scoring round where I'll be able to unlock a lot of new stuff, so... Next round. Hopefully this round doesn't win me the game, though. That would actually be... That'd make it take longer for me to be able to test out hitting my own tail. Not win the game, but win the tier. I don't want this round to get me to the next tier, and I don't have to worry about it. Goodbye. Didn't even get close. Okay, so this is actually more useful than I gave it credit for. Yeah. Oh, very pricey though. Very, very pricey. Can I get you? Yes, I can. And I like the look of it too. I will use it. Was that smart? Eh. Probably would have been better off getting this, but you know. Who has time to think? Let me just go. And then that needs 5 trillion. Okay, continuing. So hopefully this time the new skin will guide me. Guide me to the victory I seek. Not at this rate, though. I really do like the skin, though. So far, this is definitely my favorite. I did not mean to take that yellow. I'm amazed I survived that. Let's not take it for granted. Let's also not take it for granted. I mean, you know, these things could be minerals. I don't know. I'm not a dots on the screen scientist. Okay, we are... dang it. Anyway, we are stabilizing our HP here. It's good. Blues are almost non-damaging. And I think at this rate... start snaking the whole screen again and just avoiding the yellows for the time being. The time being really doesn't like the yellows. Alright, and now we just start snaking. That is, when it fills the whole screen like this, is a little visually interesting, you could say. And yeah, for now, we skip you. Sorry, yellow. That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. I am not too long to fix this. I hope. But now my healing should be bigger because I got the combo bar too. Not all that much bigger, but still bigger. Alright, there we go. We have safely recovered. And I can take that yellow and not die here. I think I have stabilized. Now at the very end, we're going to be popping through a lot of yellows, I'm sure. But we should be popping through many more reds than yellows. I really hope we'll be able to survive it all. We have, you know, 3 times as many reds as we do yellows. And now we're max HP. And we got a big old green bar multiplier. Oh no, I messed it up. So now what? Okay, it's a time limit. And I actually got an achievement for doing that called Ouroboros. Have the snake stay in itself for too long. It's kind of funny. Although I only got 10% or 11% of the way there to the next tier, which is kind of crazy. Oh look, it's all my greens. Oh, that's nice. I can't increase green scaling any further though, so I don't get greens at really nearly fast enough rate. Oh, we definitely want this. That'll make our final. That's why we only got 11% of the way to our final score, because I didn't have that. And then yes, and this. And with that, I probably would want to start getting some yellows early on too, but I do need more armor. Well, let's like start with 1 yellow. Just have that early multiplier. And I died, but I guess I don't even mind dying early. Because I know I can't actually... Oops, well, okay, that was way too early. What I was saying is I can't actually move through myself at the end anyway, so spending the life early is not a big deal. I said I don't want to spend it frivolously by just touching that yellow and dying right away. But I did it anyway, because of my very long tongue. Which I should be utilizing more and picking up these blues at the very least. If I get that green crit, I can just get this bar for even stronger healing. Oh god, I grabbed the blue through the map again. And now I do need to start coiling though. I'm very threatened by these colors, so I have to coil. Is the only appropriate natural response. Although I do need to still avoid the bright, shiny, evil yellow. As it will kill me. It's a very poisonous color after all, yellow. Very vibrant. Speaking of vibrant colors, I really want to see that, what did they call it? Oro from the Oz project. I wonder if they'll ever like open that to the public. It's a quote unquote new color. I'm not sure what I was doing there. My brain turned off because I started talking about something sciencey. But Oro is a quote-unquote new color that scientists achieved by using very precise lasers to stimulate certain receptors in the eye, because you know you have your cones and rods and all that are for seeing color and, you know, brightness, and they use lasers to stimulate a particular set of them that are never naturally stimulated in that way in the natural world, and people see a color that was... They described it as like an incredibly supersaturated, I think teal. They said a green blue, so an incredibly supersaturated teal that makes any other color seem dull in comparison. And it's like, I'd like to see that. That sounds pretty neat. Where can I sign up? And yeah, like the project was called like Oz, as in the Wizard of Oz. Why? I don't know. Well, I mean, they were most likely fans of the Wizard of Oz. That would likely be the reason. Alright, so is it even possible for me to currently max out the score again and get to tier 8? I don't know. I do know is I need to heal and get a lot of blues. I need to get a lot of blues and reds. Maybe a crit green here and there is fine. But not a crit yellow yet. Not right now. That would probably end me. Or I could end me. I don't think I'll be able to buy anything with that very poor performance. No, I won't. We are definitely... It feels like we're getting toward the end of the game, so maybe yellow is the final color. We just get RGBY. I don't know. This does very much feel like the end is upon us. Which, if so, I mean, what is it, $3.99 for a 3-hour game? That's a pretty cheap price for 3 hours of entertainment, I'd say. Much less than, you know, a movie at the theater, for example. I wanted to get that red, but I was on a crash course with the yellow, with my long tongue. Oh, don't die. Didn't mean to get that green, but I guess it's okay. Not okay is the loop I'm currently on. Oh, and that green was also not okay. Oh, whoops. I tried to hit the right button there and just failed. Okay, increase the multiplier for the yellow. I think that's what we do. And that's the final one, so it should unlock new stuff. Critical yellows at twice as much. That's in the billions. And spawn a second yet. Ooh. No, I'm actually not going to get that yet. That would just start killing me very aggressively right now. Because I haven't gotten anything to increase my tankiness. The game just hasn't given me anything for that yet. I can get 1 more extra health here. Oh, I can get 5 more extra health here. But my armor just costs 5 trillion. And I think that will be the last step for armor increasing too. And that just makes big blues better. Doesn't even affect the little guys. Or gals, you know, whatever. They can be whatever they want. They're, you know, dots on a screen. I guess it could be said that many things are dots on a screen. This entire game is dots on a screen. Maybe that's a little bit too vague of a statement. More healing, please. Need more healing. I wanted that. Can I? Ooh, that hurt. Well, I did successfully test that I can eat through my own body, but I died in doing so, so I did not mean to come here. There's nothing for me here. Let us continue. And I do think I want that early yellow. Ooh, that crit hurts. Ouch. That was almost my entire bar from eating 1 yellow, man. I'm not that hungry, I swear. Alright, so let's test this proper, huh? No, I cannot eat through my own body. I was wrong. Oh, I ate something through the map wall and died. Unlucky. I don't have the facilities to pay quite that much attention. We are healing up. Getting more blues, getting more armor. Grab a green, because why not? Get the multiplier for extra healing. End up coiling in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm now immune to blues and reds. Or, obviously reds, but blues, so I think it's time to start the final coil, except it's not because my tail was far too long and I am a fool. There's nothing for me to buy, so... Yeah, I will say, this feels like endgame, and the endgame is a little bit less exciting because it's really just a matter of you take a whole ton of damage and you need to scale your armor or you lose. So, but still, overall a fun game. And I am just assuming that this is the end of it. And there could be more colors. It just really doesn't feel like there would be at this point. I did not want to get that yellow and die, or lose a life. Not a lot to say at, oh my god, not a lot to say at this point, just trying to get myself immune to damage and coiling the bad way. Will this work? Will not work, sad. Okay, I guess we'll have to do this for now. So we can correct our coil by burning out at the bottom, I would say. Yeah. And I think I will be losing a life somewhere along this coil, but it should be fine to continue the game at least. Oops. I mean, that does work as a correction, I guess, but I still have one spot out of place, but I'm not long enough that it really matters. I started coiling pretty early. If I want to not lose my one life, I need to avoid this yellow, but I don't actually care. Alright, that was a big heal. Thanks to the green bar. And I think I'll be able to... I don't know if I'll be able to win and get to tier 8, but I do think I'll be able to fill the entire screen. And so I'll get as many points as possible. Well, okay. That's technically not as many points as possible because there are other ways I could play to get more points. Like focusing on getting yellows earlier, for example. Focusing on my green combos. But I don't have enough brain capacity for that, I don't think. But at least we got past, we got a higher score than we've ever had before. And this is the end. So we got 18% of the way there, I see. I was expecting a lot more after getting the yellow score and multiplier, but I guess we just got to get a lot more down the yellow line. And then also this is good. Ooh, that's heavy. Heavy cost. Let's go here first. And I just really don't want another yellow yet. They do too much damage to me. Oh, and now into the trillions on blue and red. And yeah, that is the end of that line. Yeah, we are approaching the end. And then increase yellow's score. And I guess that's one of the big reasons why my score's not going too high, is I'm not collecting a lot of yellows, which are the highest scoring piece. But I can't. Oh, and that's also a big thing to have, yeah. Yellow multiplier effect score, that's a huge one. In fact, actually, I think if I had that last round, I would have won. So that's what lets us win tier 7. We'll go with that. Oh. Well, there you go. Yellow gives you more armor scaling. Good to know, good to know. That's the missing piece for making me less fragile. So, once we get that, we'll obviously want to definitely be starting with getting at least one yellow piece. Till then, we're just gonna run another round. And try not to die right away. I'm really surprised that yellow did not murder me, but here we are, we're fine. And yeah, getting the greens also is kind of a big deal because it makes our heals a lot stronger. Sadly, it doesn't affect our armor gain, but again, that's what that yellow perk is for. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that was just whoops. Whoops, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, the only other thing I can get is an added yellow, which I think would be detrimental to me. But we continue. Not a whole lot to say at this point. I think I've said most of what I really have to say. Ow. So it's really just commenting on inter-round things, but there's not a whole lot to really say. I'm just going around collecting blues, reds, and greens, trying to make myself immortal so that I can then coil the whole map and get a whole bunch of points. Although I'm starting to coil the map so early that it's really getting very difficult. Okay, let's just go up here and do this. I'm gonna start a coil. A stop one, but a coil nonetheless. And it'll fix itself. We're not too long yet that won't. And we are immune to at least blues. Yellows take a pretty big chunk, but honestly not that big. Not enough that it's going to kill me. So I think we'll be able to coil the whole round from here. I really do want to cover every single spot in the map. It's just I have to not mess up to do that. Which is, doing it a bunch of times in a row is a lot harder than it looks. At least for me. Might not be harder for you. You might just be like, this guy's a scrub. But you know, I'm a bit on the older side here, so I am eternity after all. Got a lot of time under my belt. Ha ha ha. But oh man, I messed it up. Unlucky. Well, not unlucky, skill issue. But yeah, skill issue. I did get an achievement for reaching a 40 times green bar multiplier. And for reaching a 500 times combo. And I got max score actually. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Alright. We are on to tier 8. What does that hold? I don't know. Just a lot more damage, but now we get the blue and yellow. Which is a song. Oh god, who's that by? Hold on, I gotta look that up real quick. That's gonna drive me crazy. I don't remember who Blue and Yellow is by. Oh, it's by The Used. I don't even know that band name, I just know the song itself. Okay. Yeah. Just get Yellow score bigger. But man, tier 8, that's gonna just decimate me. I'd be taking so much damage. I guess I'll get the extra yellow on the board. Oh, there is a final color. Or another color. Who knows if that's even final. There is another color. And it is not the purple I was thinking, but it is pink. Pink. Unlock pink. Thank you, achievement. So is pink going to be the thing that lets me lower my length? Oh my god, I don't want a bigger tongue. Stop. I'm actually not going to get this for a long time. I mean, yeah. That's nice. Do I get more? Yes, and yeah, okay, so I'll be able to max out crit chance to 100%, which is why I think that this is the last color. But I was also getting oh god, it's a missing texture. I don't know if I can even use that skin. That looks painful. Okay, just double low score, fine. But yeah, I was thinking that yellow was looking like the end in spite of my early prediction of there being one more color to get 100% crit chance. So I might be wrong in thinking that pink is the end as well. Although, I mean, look at that icon. That icon looks pretty final, and it's a missing texture image, so I think pink is the last one. Okay. And no more armor there. We did get the scaling armor with yellow. I will increase my health some more and start tier 8 and just be real sad because it's going to be extraordinarily painful. Ow. Oof, ow, my bones. Oh, but what I was saying with the pink is I'm hoping that it will be a color that allows us to lower our snake size. I'm hoping that's what its special effect will be. Because I'm a big old snake. Oh god, that hurt. This is a situation where I really do want to go down a tier. Because, ow. And I'm not... Like, I could be stubborn and stay in tier 8. But I'm doing so poorly from the damage I take that I'm not even getting enough to unlock a single upgrade in a run. So I am going to actually go down to tier 7 here. Am I? Or am I just going to push through it? I'll give tier 8 a few more tries before I tear down. How about that? I'll give it a good, the good college try. And we'll see what we can do with it. What does that even mean, a good college try? I know it's a saying, but that literally just saying you're trying to do college? Is that the meaning of it? Ow. Yeah, I still can't increase it. Okay, I'll do it like one more time. Ow, the yellow. The yellows are good because they increase the armor bonus I get from the blues, but... they just hurt a whole lot in this tier. Dang it. Messed that up. I was scared of grabbing the pink with my tongue. Ouch. And then I accidentally grabbed it through the screen. It really likes clinging onto red pieces. I'm sure that's just a coincidence, but it looked pretty funny. Kept being on top of the reds when it spawned. What? I kind of twitched there and turned too late. Okay, I am going to go down it here. make it, you know, not so painful and not take so long. So I'm just going to get way more points out of this tier than I am going to get out of the next tier for the time being. Hopefully pink will do something like I'll be able to unlock its ability to lower our size or something like that. Because they have to address the size problem, right? Right? But, yeah, maybe that I'll be able to unlock that ability. And then I can go back to tier 8. Not that that would really help. Really what I would need to unlock is an ability that makes me get more armor from, like, purples. Pinks. It's pink, it is not purple. As much as I like the color purple, it is not that color. Ow, that was a lot of yellows. I forgot that I'm spawning 2 now, so I gotta be more vigilant. Wait. The tongue betrays me once more. Anyway. Increase pink value, sure. Oh, no, that's not what I thought it would be at all. Pinks, they just have a chance to collect a random color. Which is a neat mechanic, but I guess there is no size down. That doesn't exist. Yeah, healing effectiveness isn't bad. Alright, and we continue. I obviously want to get more of this. Start with a yellow. Or 2. But our armor scaling is better. Oh god. Pulling things through the map with my tongue is so problematic. Gotta be so wary of where my tongue is positioned. Oh yeah, that I should also be wary of where I am positioned. I'm just gonna restart that. I got enough to do anything there. I think starting off with 2, even 3 yellows is fine. And we'll go and get a green and focus getting a lot of reds to heal us. Oh god, I gotta be careful here. That pink is the danger. What am I doing? My brain. It hurts. Oh god, I don't know what I collected through the wall, but it hurt me. Okay, well I collected something through the wall that took a life. Oh no, I'm slightly trapped in myself. Alright, we need to start coiling. Feels so early to do it, but we have to. Pink might just... Okay, it didn't just kill me or anything, so that's nice. In fact, with only 1 pink and 2 yellows, I might be able to just survive at this rate. Especially as each yellow is increasing the effectiveness of each blue. Each green is increasing the effectiveness of each red. Each pink is just smacking you in the face. Well, I actually meant to dodge that, but I was too slow in making that decision. And I got smacked in the face. And yeah, like that's the thing, that wasn't enough to get any upgrade. Gotta go again. Oh, that's not what I meant to get. Oh well. So let's get the greens. So the reds heal us more. Yeah, that's a lot of extra healing, so I can start getting blues and get a yellow again. Not 2 yellows though. I do think that would be fatal. Keep my green combo going to keep my healing big. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I'm gonna keep the green up, but the red is more helpful. Just get what yellows I can. And of course the blues to, you know, actually give me the armor that the yellows are scaling. And at this point, I'm going to need to coil if I can make it out of this alive, which I can't. Oops. Oh my god. That was a close call. Ow. Well, I think I just need to start coiling earlier than I am. Anyway, let's get this effectiveness up for sure. Once I get that up to like 5 or 6, I'll probably be able to go back to tier 8. Alright. Get started. Would have been too early for me to get that next yellow. I would have died. Nice that the pink is out of the way this time. Don't really have too much concern about accidentally getting it. I do need to be getting much more blue than I am right now, though. Okay, I'm immune to blues and reds, so that means I can start to coil. And probably be okay. Although my brain is not okay, and I completely messed that up, so I'm just going to take my life here. And keep going. Ooh, I'm actually dying at this rate. Yeah, that yellow would kill me. Dang it, I wanted to get my coil going. Okay, maybe this will be fine. Got a very scuffed coil. But the yellows really just want to keep spawning in. But yellows are manageable at this point. Okay. I think we survive now. I just gotta avoid that pink. As much as I'd like to take it to get its score going. If I do take it, it'll be on the final, or the next spin around, and I'm gonna fix this here. Dang, times 18 with that yellow. Almost caught my tail there, that would have been bad. I really hope yes, okay. I can get the pink. I really want to grab that. And I got another achievement for times 20 yellow. Oh, and I'm immune to pink damage. Nice. Dang. Oh, and alright. That is that tier. So, I didn't go to the next tier. But now, how much can I get into this? Only one more. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to make me safe in tier 8, but I'll still give it a shot. We'll see. Oh, we will try. So, this can give a random color. Colors pink collects don't do damage. Okay, so not the pink itself, but the random one it picks up, which means that now when it picks up random color, that will hurt me, which is kind of oof, but yeah. Okay. I'll try tier 8 again. See how it feels. See how much it destroys me. Man, just that pink did that much damage to me. Holy. Or that yellow, not pink. Yeah, I just lost a life already. don't think this is viable, but I will still keep trying. Ow. Okay, that was also a lot of me playing not very well, so I'll try again. Give it another go. I'd really like to get a green to get my red healing up, but ouch, that even just the greens hurt. I mean, oh, I grabbed a yellow off screen. I will say, if I were to restart this game, I don't think I'd take the tongue. Like, I know it collects with less damage, but it definitely does more hurt than help most times. And that is because of my awareness as the player, but still. I don't know how I'm supposed to really be aware of the other side of the screen at all times. Ow. I can't take that green, that'll kill me. Yeah, I do think I have to drop down a tier. This tier just isn't. It isn't efficient. Like, that score is so much lower. It is unfortunate, but I really don't have another choice. I just don't have enough armor to deal. And the extra points I'm getting I'm not getting more score per time in the tier 8 than I am in tier 7, so, alright. Get the green scaling up so I can get a lot of healing here. Healing is all that green does, so I do have to, well, obviously more score, but I don't care about that. So I have to be careful that I'm not over-investing and picking it up. But man, do I get long fast. Oh. Oops. I'd like to get more yellow, but it's not really safe right now. To heal up a lot more before then. I think the main thing is that my blue gathering has slowed down a lot, which is bad. Getting trapped in myself, also quite bad. Oh no, good. GG. Goodbye. Can I get anything? No. So I do need to focus a lot more on blue. I'm focusing too hard on getting the greens into the reds, and it's making me not get enough blue. Which is, you know, how I get the defense in the first place. I shouldn't need all that many yellows to make the blue really impactful. As we can see, I'm already almost immune to blue after just picking up a few, and now I am immune to them. So, yes, really fixating on red-green. Now I'm immune to blue, red, and yellow doesn't hurt too bad, although I did just lose a life. And I think with that, with just picking up those blues better, I can already start my coil. But yeah. For anyone else playing, that is my advice. Just focus on getting a lot of blues. You only need a couple of yellows to make the blues start scaling your armor really heavily. Dang purples, or sorry, pinks. Dang pink's moving in my way. But I think I'm good. I think I can just coil here, and then that should give me enough points to get to be able to invest in tier 8 stuff and get back to tier 8. By which I mean maxing the armor effectiveness that yellow gives on blue. If I do that, then I think I'll be able to withstand tier 8. Am I immune to yellow? Pretty much, yeah. Effectively, yes. Aw, man, but I'm not immune to my own poor performance. That is unfortunate. But we can at least get more stuff here. Pink value. Collection oh no, negate the damage. Okay, back into it. Yeah, that was just misplay. Oh well. So, again, blues are still good. Do get a couple of yellows to start, and then focus on blue. If I die, oh no. That's only 1 life. And yeah, I'm already getting very defensive just from picking up these quick blues. Oh, ow. I'm now immune to blues. I do need to heal myself up a bit though. And there we go. I think I can just move to the bottom of the map and start coiling. Be absolutely fine. Yep, we are good. As we move along, we'll collect more greens to up our heals and more blues to up our armor until yellow no longer hurts us and hopefully pink no longer hurts us. And hopefully this time I won't hurt myself by running into the snake. Now, will that pink, yellow, green kill me? No, I just barely survived. But will this? Okay, I am going to avoid that pink. I think that would have, yeah, that definitely would have ended my run. But now we're good, The next time we come across a pink, I don't think it will be able to damage anymore. Yeah, it definitely won't be able to because I'm already immune to yellows. And pink does not deal that much more damage than a yellow. And yep, we are immune, so we are now completely immune to damage. Just gotta snake around for a bit, collect a bunch of points, and then I'll be able to upgrade myself into tier 8 viability. Oh man, I'm never gonna fill the whole board though. I'm always gonna mess up at least once, I think. Yep, there's another one. Brain just can't handle it that many times in a row. That's gonna be a ton of points. 524 times multiplier. Okay, so I guess I'll just get, well, no. Let's see what else we have down here with the pink. Because there's got to be more stuff. This is 1 of 9, 2 of 4, 0 out of 5. Let's. Okay, that's just more pink value. Pinks have the same chance to collect another random color. I mean, cool. Interesting. Okay, then is there something I can do better? It's more cost efficient. I guess making the tongue stronger isn't bad, but no, crit chance. Crit chance is the way to go. You know the drill. Yes. Lots of health. Could I have? No, that's in the billions. Also in the billions. Okay. Yellow. No. For yellow, we want defense. I couldn't really get it as high as I would like, though. But I'm still going to try tier 8 now. Alright. Wish me luck. Actually, in fact, we're going to start tier 8 in the next episode. That's going to do it for this one. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.